Yes, welcome to the Dark Mark Show. I am Dark Mark, the goth comedian. You know, you can use a cup. They have cups outside.
I wanted him to clean it up for me.
I'd give her a cup.
Ooh.
I'd give her a cup.
We're trying to figure out the best mix of vodka, 7-Up 10, and orange juice. And I don't know if we've got it quite right yet, but I am Dark Mark, the goth comedian. Welcome to the lighter side of the dark side, your Thursday Night Freak Show. And boy, we have a good one. We've got braids, we've got masks, we've got all sorts of
pigtails.
Thank and you. We have Josie Cat is tardy as usual, but she'll be here. And we have, and if you were a regular viewer of the show, you remember her. Who could forget? Although her name changes almost daily. Invexi Lee, formerly Buggy Nova, formerly Skylar Moon.
Hi.
We're going to get into all that. You're a wrestling fan. You know her from the WWE, from NWA, from all sorts of things. Right next to her is a guy. See, people would think you are the wrestler, but you're not. You're from the internet show Pink Lady and Scone. And
yes, the new adventures of Pink Girl and the Scone, and I am the Scone.
Okay, the Scone is here. Mm-hmm. At Scone, do you have a real name, or do we want to keep the illusion for a while?
Yes, I have a real name.
Go with the illusion.
We'll go with the illusion. We'll get the real name later. Scone's here, and next to Scone, Skidrow Studios' own finally made the Dark Mark Show. I'm glad he's here. David Berger, the host of I'm Burger. He's part of our comedy lineup here every Thursday night. There's me with my crazy, wacky friends. Well, wild stuff. Last week we had some spanking. We had some choking. Yeah, we had choking.
Where was I?
You're welcome anytime. Next week we're going to have fire play. We're going to have all sorts of stuff. But
I took a fire play class. Side note.
Well, let me bookmark that.
Okay,
I've got that fire play class. I will ask about fire play class. But your show, and then afterwards we have Nestorius.
Yes.
Which is like going to a barbershop in Spanish Harlem with a bunch of guys talking shit.
Blackest dude in radio.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we've got I'm Burger, which you got to listen to his show. It's great. It's him. He's like, and don't let the hippie hair fool you. This guy is full of anger, full of venom. This guy rages against the machine. He's got a bunch of funny comics. He just started. They just started with a shock collar. So they have a trivia contest with shock collar. Yeah. I have a few announcements before we get started, and we're gonna have quite a show. But Saturday night, if you're in Los Angeles, this coming Saturday night, which is the 7th, I will be hosting the Symbol 6 Dirty Land album release party at 5 Star Bar. Symbol 6 has been on the show. They're an old school punk band. They when they were 15 and 16, they were touring with it. They were doing shows with Germs, Fear, X, all those great old bands, Social Distortion. Then they took a hiatus. They've been around so long. Izzy Stradlin from Guns N' Roses used to roadie for them.
Oh, good God, yeah.
Wow.
And now they're back after like a 30-year hiatus, better than ever. Matter of fact, let's hear one of their songs. Get down.
I'm moving inside.
Trust me, babe, trust me. Can you guess what happens next? You might think you know me, but I know who you are. In the heart of darkness with all my pretty stars. Creeping while you're sleeping, cut through the bone, whisper in your ear.
I think that's enough of a taste. If you want some of that and you want some of my comedy, although you've opened for bands, David, you know what it is. You
Oh,
tell,
it's
you tell
so
a couple
much
jokes. You tell a
fun.
couple jokes. Nobody's listening, and then you're like, anybody like pussy and beer? Everybody cheers. You're like, are you ready to rock? And then the bands come on. So
That's all I do. Yeah, just nonstop, ready to rock.
right. So 267 South Main Street, Los Angeles, 90012, probably right around the corner. 5 Star Bar. Saturday night, I will be hosting the Symbol 6 label party and the record release party. And then next week, Friday the 13th, I will be performing my one-man show, I Laughed So Hard I Cried, as part of the Hollywood Fringe Festival. And this will be at 8:30. Friday the 13th, because I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends are going to the fetish club afterwards, Black Unicorn, which is at the Dragonfly. But this is a block away from the Dragonfly. So here's some comedy, have some laughs, and then go to the Dragonfly and get freaky. It's at the Complex Theaters, 6476 Santa Monica Boulevard. If you go to hollywoodfringe.org, order tickets, use the coupon code GOTH, you get tickets for $5.
Nice.
Otherwise, they're $12 at the door.
Good deal.
So yes, so then those are all my announcements. Actually, one more announcement because Josie Cat is on her way. Her band Carrera will be playing at Skinny's in the Valley on Lancashire Boulevard on Wednesday night. Carrera, that's always a fun night with Scum Love. So the show starts in Vexy Lee, formerly Buggy Nova. It's still in my phone as Buggy Nova.
Keep it that way.
So what happened? Why did first off, have either of you figured out what a Vexy Lee means? Because I haven't.
She keeps it deeply secret.
Mindy, do you know what? Did you get it?
What a Vexy?
INVEXI, last name Lee.
In Vexy. In
Vexy Lee.
Vexy Lee.
In
Well, to
Vexy Lee.
vex is actually, wait. To vex is something,
And that's
Like a
Lee
curse?
like the fake Bruce Lee, not the real
Yeah, the
Bruce
vex
Lee.
is to
Yeah.
curse, right?
I thought that was to hex.
Well,
No, there's hex, but
it
the
has a
vex
lot
Well, why
of
don't we
meanings.
have the source tell us
It has
why
a
you
lot of
changed your name from Buggy Nova to Vexy Lee?
Well, I changed it to kind of leave the buggy persona behind because I'm kind of slowly but surely kind of creeping away from the wrestling world. And, a lot of people know me as Buggy, Buggy the wrestler. And that's just the association.
And funny me, I'm the one that posted a picture of you with a bunch of bugs on Facebook.
No, I love it.
And a lot
I
of
still
people
love
that.
bugs.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
So and
That hasn't changed.
Okay, so are you pissed off because your real name is on the Wikipedia page?
Yes.
Would any of your
What's your real
pseudonyms-
name?
Natalie, are you upset that your real name is on there?
Yeah. When I was signed and they told me, they didn't have a name for me yet, and I had to use my real name. I was like, okay, I guess I didn't have a choice.
That's when you were signed to WWE.
Yeah, and I think that's when everybody found out my real name because before I was really good at keeping it a secret,
Right.
and I wanted to keep it that way. But it's out there, and who cares?
Right, but they're never going to change it. It's just like, okay, Natalie and then Buggy Nova. There's a few of them.
Yeah. I have
Skylar Moon.
Donna Dead is on there.
I missed Donna Dead. That was good.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could play her again. That was for the Glow reunion show.
Is there another Donna Dead that's wrestling now?
There better not be.
Oh, okay. You kick their ass?
I would.
I think
I will say that someone stole a little bit of my wrestling persona. I'm not going to say any names,
Right.
but there's a couple people out there.
Shame on you, John Cena. We know
John
we
Cena.
know who you
I
are.
was going to say Seamus. Yeah.
We talked about Sheamus last night. I didn't know Sheamus at all. I saw a picture of you with Sheamus.
He's a big wrestling fan too.
Okay, good. Then we can talk wrestling. So
Yeah.
all the mistakes I make. Well, actually, it's weird. I was driving here, and I usually have Sirius Radio, but then one of my things went out. It's on order, so I've been listening to Jack FM, and it was kind of sad because Hulk Hogan's doing a commercial for like 1-800 Loins.
Yeah, I heard.
With the millions and millions of dollars that guy has. Hey, brother, we got pin down that loan. You're like, oh, it's horrible.
I know.
But he's doing it with Elway.
No. This is a different one.
Oh, but he did one with John Elway.
Yeah,
for
this
the
is
loan thing.
that's different. That was like RTO or something.
Yeah.
Now he's gone like radio commercials for like, there's basically check cashing places now. And the other one I was listening to, they had because you're a comedian. This is Dave Berger's a very good comedian. His name is on the wall at the Comedy Store.
Cool.
Which means shit nowadays, but thank you.
Well, you're on there with Jimmy and Joey and all of our favorites.
Right,
but,
yeah. Matt Edgar. Hey, I can suck a dick. Hey, everyone, look at me blowing Jeff Garland. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
But anyway, so but they had a Jeff Foxworthy commercial because he's playing. But it was weird because he had it's the same jokes, but he doesn't say redneck anymore.
Is he not allowed to?
I don't know. It was weird because he's doing this joke. He did the joke. If both your butt cheeks look like an unmowed lawn, you shouldn't wear spandex. And
No.
you're like, what are you talking? It was weird.
Really?
Well, let me tell you. Let me introduce you to David Berger because I know you guys are getting chummy in the hallways. He does. First off, the braids. We got to talk about the braids, David. What? Now you've grown. How long did it take you to grow your hair that long? And how long does it take you to braid it in the morning?
It only takes me about a minute or two. The braiding's easy. I grew it out for Locks of Love, and so because I've donated twice, and so it takes about 1.5 years, 2 years to grow it.
Really? I don't think I've ever seen you with short hair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did.
Well,
When
I
I
guess-
first
I guess
started
I didn't
comedy, I had a
recognize you.
shaved head.
I guess I didn't recognize.
Yeah,
it.
when I first started comedy, I had a shaved head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, my memory's fuzzy. I don't know. Maybe the combination.
Corbin
of
Bowl.
the vodka, orange juice.
Yeah,
and the,
Corbin Bowl, Dante.
Oh God, don't remind me of those
First
days.
wife cheated, second wife cheated. You know, all that. You remember him?
I remember. Yeah, I remember all that.
Yeah, it was the whole thing. It was fun. That place was where comedy went to die. It was, but a great place, and I met great people there.
Right.
But I had short hair.
But what's funny about this is I was watching. Read one of your bios on some website, and it called you an Aryan-looking Jew, which is funny because I'm a Jewish-looking Aryan guy.
Right. You stole my look.
I'm
I was
serious.
supposed to look like you.
And Natalie, your last name's Osman. Are you Jewish?
I'm not Jewish.
Okay. So, and that's the last time I'll say your real name. Are you Jewish?
No.
Okay. But because Stephen Glickman said I'm the most Jewish-looking non-Jew he's ever seen in your life. But I didn't peg you as Jewish.
100%. Like
right.
pure bloodline. Everybody prior to my wife's and kids, ex-wife, wife, but I have kids from each. And besides them, all the way back, all Jews.
Right.
Well, he kind of looks like Jesus. Does that count?
Right?
He
Right.
does. He does sort of look like Jesus.
Well, Jesus.
When
is
you open your
black,
mouth,
but
it kind of
still,
kills
yeah.
it. But yeah, you do sort of have that. You just sort of have that Jesus look.
Ginger Jesus.
Well, I'm a school teacher,
Gingerly
special
Jesus.
education, right?
Well, I was going to get to that.
And I
was
did
getting
it
to
in
your
South
whole
Central
Bible.
LA, so it was kind of like Jesus. I
But
was
you grew
probably
up in
working with Future
Pacoima.
Wars. What?
You grew up in Pacoima. Not a lot of Caucasians, Jewish or otherwise.
No, not at all. Not a lot of Jews. There was one other Jew who was in Lakeview Terrace, this guy Dave Weinstein. And we met up somehow. He was over in Lakeview Terrace. I was in Pacoima, and we got together and started like a
bris or
we started a gang. It was hip hop
okay.
Hebrews.
A
We were
Jew
pretty
gang.
hardcore. Yeah.
yeah.
Whoa.
We would, go around Mazel Tov and
Right.
But no, yeah.
And the Beastie Boys beat you to it, so I don't know what
Oh,
you
son of a bitches.
Yeah.
Look at them. Everyone's Jewish. That's the thing, And but yeah,
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying it's funny that you because you about 5 times in the studio you called me a goth Jew and I'm not.
Oh, you are, yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
know.
I'm not. And it was
Well,
so
I think
weird.
someone's lying. Like someone just escaped the Holocaust, buddy, and
Oh,
didn't
okay.
tell you. Yeah,
It could be.
Yeah, I think they were like, fuck it, just shut up, say you're Italian. Okay. Your mom was like,
I've got the
what do you mean I'm Italian? Hey, I'm,
I've got the
just
pasta
switches up
recipes
the
to prove,
exit.
to
Yeah.
prove it, David.
Fazul! She's
Yes.
like, what's wrong with you?
So-
and then,
so
Ellis
Scone, I
Island,
know-
you're
I'd
alive.
buy it.
Scone, I know nothing about you, but you are a big wrestling fan.
And he's
yes,
got a great mask.
He does the mask is cool.
Yeah, I
like that.
have a question for you though. If you donate your braids to Locks of Love, do the children know when they feel their hair? They're like, this came from a man. Like, because I tend to think of women as donating their hair.
Well, no, but...
By the way, I love the Scone voice. That is great.
Yeah.
But
I
That's his
do
real voice. I
donate
don't know
it,
what you
yeah.
guys are talking about.
hello,
It's kinda like a
donate your
heart.
hair. Ah.
They get the hair, but somehow they become a little weird, or a little more fucked up.
Do you know
but
if your
yeah.
hair's gone to women? Is what you're like?
No, you know what? That's a big thing with me because I was doing Locks of Love, and they give away, or they sell off more than half the freaking hair and make a profit, and they've profited over millions of dollars, which is a fraud, and they're not nonprofit. But St. Jude's gives it all. And so it's a much better thing. So I do St. Jude's. And trust me, if I see some woman with a redheaded weave, I'm ripping it off her fucking head.
Because Invexi will tell you that there's women that would kill for a head of hair like that.
Oh, yes.
Not that your hair. I mean, you always got gorgeous hair.
Thank
do.
you.
You got
All
great hair.
natural.
Yes.
Yeah, you got great hair, yeah.
Yeah, I can see a lot of people with blonde and blonde
It's
streaks.
natural. I've never dyed this.
Anyway, yeah, that's like me. But actually, so you're getting out of
I'm so slow. I'm sorry.
it's a fast show, Dave. We gotta eat. Even the scone's like,
It's like, wow, that's natural.
What am I even...
the scone's ready to get crumpets. And wait till Josie comes here. But no, I love, but I think the hair. Now, here's the thing. As with last time, and Dave will tell you, he's heard my show. I do extensive research when I have my female guests.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Extensive.
Uh-oh.
Extensive. Many will tell you.
What'd you
I do
find? It
Lots,
wasn't me.
Lots and lots of research. But I researched you, and I found some new pictures that I hadn't seen before.
Nude or new?
No comment. But I
Okay.
saw No, I don't think you have new pictures that
Well,
I've seen. I've tried.
Do you? No, I don't mean that
Apparently,
weird. Yeah.
apparently you do. So I'll have to do some more research. I was researching it. I was researching it at
No
work.
comment.
No, but I will tell you what is nude. If you go to wikifeet.com,
Oh, yes.
they love your feet.
What?
I have 4.5 stars out of 5, by the way.
You do. No, you are
I
one
got
of the
I
top rated
have
feet
nice
of the
feet.
female wrestlers.
Yes,
Wow.
thank you.
The Scone just perked up and lost his voice.
That's impressive.
So you must have pretty feet. I mean, I've seen pictures of you barefoot.
Yeah.
But I'm not a foot guy, so it's like I'm quite honestly.
I'm not a foot guy either. I don't
jerking
get it.
off. I mean, looking at your tits and ass. I'm not really looking at your feet.
Yeah, thank you.
So I mean, I'm sure they're fine.
Well, they do matter though, to the sense of like you don't want someone who's walking around throwing gang signs. You know, I mean, like you want someone with
Are you
decent
into feet? Are you into feet, Burger? Seriously?
No, I'm just not into disgusting feet. You know what I'm saying?
There's some pretty gnarly feet out there.
If a woman is beautiful, like let's take Vexy for example, and her feet were a little like maybe
done. Yeah, no.
Toenail was a little long, or there was a bunion, or
my wife got a size 11 foot.
Oh,
Perfect
really?
feet though. Like nothing wrong with normal.
Define a perfect foot. That's what I want to know.
Again,
and we've had footballs in here because I don't know.
All the toes are in agreement. They've
so what
that
if that second one's a little bigger?
Yeah, no. Well, that just means they're a little smarter if it's on one foot. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, it's a weird thing from way back when.
What if the second toe's like
it probably is bullshit. No, it probably is, but it goes way back when I was a kid.
Like real small.
Well, no, that's not okay. See, that's the thing. They all got to be in agreement, and they all got to come from the same, like, they got to go like this. Like, okay, you next, you next, you next. Big toe,
like
all
stairs, right?
Yeah, they shouldn't be all like, hee-ha.
Scone, please, pipe in here. Because
I'm just trying to figure out, you want the toes to be cheering each other on.
Pretty much to be friends. Yeah,
all right.
to work together like a good family.
Like they're doing a cheerleading pyramid.
You want a pyramid of toes is what you're looking at.
All it is they should just
all do the same
triangle
of toes?
Yeah, you've probably been with a woman or so that, like I said.
Once or twice.
She has like toes where one's going right, one's going left. The other one, the nail just decided to go right. And you're just like, what the fuck?
Way.
Yeah. Like you can't take her to L.A. because you'll get shot if it's the wrong neighborhood.
I'm trying to think the most jacked up feet I've ever been with. They've never been that bad. But I think maybe small toes. Like it was small toes. Like there's a big toe.
Like Dominican woman toes, like them little Chiapan toes.
I don't know Dominican women.
They
look
like chiclets.
She was white. She was actually Jewish, but she had
the
big
hairy
toe was
knuckle toes.
No. She didn't. No hair. I've been with hairy knuckles, but that's not what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But hey, beggars can't be choosers.
No.
But we got. But they had the big toe was normal size, and then the other toes were real small.
Oh yeah.
I didn't give a shit.
No,
the rest of her is beautiful.
That must have been like having like
she had D cups. I didn't even look at her feet. I didn't
gums and little teeth because of toes.
I just, you know what it is? I just like a woman who just looks like, you know what it is? Like, you shouldn't have crazy shit, man. You shouldn't have a big toe thumb.
They're having a whole other show over there.
Like, you shouldn't have a big toe thumb. You shouldn't have different shit. Women, it just throws you off.
What's a big toe thumb? This is what
where your thumb looks like it came off your foot.
Okay.
Like they took your big toe and stuck it on your fucking hand.
Is that like Megan Fox's thumb?
Yes.
All
yes.
Right.
Okay, so is
Megan Fox them motherfuckers for a good reason.
What's that?
Does Megan Fox have fucked up feet?
No, she's got a
hand. She got a thumb finger.
Yeah.
Or a toe finger.
She got a toe finger.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Doesn't bother me.
I'd suck on it.
It would drive me. I have so much ADD. It would make me nuts.
So when you first met your wife, was she wearing open-toed shoes?
Yeah, but this is the thing is like that's what I mean. It's like okay, like this is the thing. Symmetrically and everything else, you have a great look. You have a really appeasing look. Your smiles match your face. Nothing's bigger than it should
I would
be.
hope so.
No, most people are not symmetrical. My wife is. Everything like kind of works. It's not about being perfect. It's about being symmetrically perfect.
I've read that. Yeah.
Tonight on the Dark Mark Show, David Berger reads a love letter to his wife.
Right.
And I think Josie's here. Josie. Let me double check this text. Yes, Mindy, if somebody can come get Josie in the lobby, please. And she's going to hate herself for missing the feet conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
She hasn't learned how to credit card the front door yet.
See, you're usually there, so about this time. So wait, so now your feet from wrestling, you would think would be a little coarse and callous.
Yeah, and from soccer and from volleyball. I mean,
you played soccer?
Oh yeah.
He's from Pacoima. Did you hear that?
My whole life I played. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
My
childhood.
My oldest daughter just did tournament. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
He is a proud father.
Oh,
yay.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you've never heard I'm Burger, this is a show that's ever evolving. But now you do a trivia contest where you shock the guest with a shock collar. Is that correct?
Well, yeah. Here's the thing: is we just it's kind of like a charitable thing. Only there's nothing going to charity. What we do is we put like a shock collar on them and we ask them trivia questions, two of them, and
it's okay. They're comedians.
That
it's all right.
So exciting.
They get shocked. And
wow. If he gets it wrong, he gets shocked.
Yeah.
And I heard this week you're going to have Perry Kurtz and Billy Bats.
Well, Perry backed out because he's 105 years old. He was doing comedy back when Socrates was. And so he was kind of scared of
jokes off him.
Yeah, George. Oh, my God. And
I don't even want to get to his rapping. Were you there when I roasted him? It was the worst.
Uh-oh.
It's a sole inside joke, yeah.
There's this point in comedy, the second, like, okay, I'm an older comic, but I started kind of late. I got into it, whatever. I'm a school teacher as well. But yeah, where you start, all of a sudden you're on stage and you think, you know what? I'm going to relate. I'm going to rap. Or I'm going to be rock and roll back in the 70s and stuff. But now it'd be rapping. And that's when, you pretty much need to shoot yourself. You just
this guy looks like Larry King with Down syndrome. He's not a hip
wild.
guy.
Yeah, he's
But,
super nice guy.
A real nice guy, but you can cut his jokes in half and count the rings. It's horrible.
Oh, it's awful, yeah.
So you got Billy Batts, who you shot last week.
Billy Batts, and then we have Alicia May coming down. Alicia, damn it, I got her name wrong. But yeah. She's coming down. And,
because after that gig we did at Jimmy's, we really need to shock you. Billy Batts.
Right? Was that...
That was okay. I went to Jimmy's this week. It's all right.
Yeah, it's fun. Bar gigs suck, but...
It's like the independent wrestling. We were talking about her experience with the independent wrestling.
I could relate.
You got heckled by children, and you got heckled, but none of the wrestling fans got out of hand. Now, did you meet the Scone on the internet too?
No, we actually
we had a strange gig together.
We did.
Yes, and
please, Scone, tell us about it. All about it. Cheerio.
Yeah, no, we went to.
He's from England.
So am I. So is my darling co-host Jessica. Josie, I've got your Perrier right here.
Bloody hell, you're here.
Yes, Josie, last time you were here, Josie was in Vietnam, causing more havoc than the Tet Offensive. And so, Josie, I want to have a seat.
Hello.
Hi, Josie.
Hello, Jack Minions.
Better late than never. And I told everybody about your show at Skinny's next Wednesday.
Oh, thank you.
Where your band Carrera will be playing.
Yes.
Yes. Josie, this is, David Berger.
Of course.
How you doing?
You didn't know how much you love feet, but we're going beyond
I
that.
don't love feet. But you know what it is? I dislike disgusting feet. Take care of them. You know what someone taught me a long time ago when I was young? Simply like this. If you look at a person's feet, that's how they fucking take care of the rest of them, because that's the first thing showing.
And their shoes.
Josie's wearing sandals.
Why are you in a mask?
That's the
Why
Scone.
aren't you in a mask?
That's the Scone.
Yeah, obviously.
He's in a web series with our other guests, Invexi Lee, formerly known as Buggy Nova, formerly known as Skylar Moon from the WWE, who is prominently featured in
She has more names than I do.
Wikifeet.com.
Wikifeet. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I made it. I got to tell my parents on Wikifeet.
I was doing some extensive research. Tell them how much extensive research I do on my
Does
female
a
guests.
lot.
Oh,
Not
I
on
believe
you.
it.
Yeah.
No.
Not on you.
He didn't even know.
I didn't know he was
my
coming,
name.
so,
I've known him
yeah.
10 years.
And she was on the show before, so I got her whole life story. So, But we were talking about the independent wrestling scene. You could just imagine. But you've done some lucha libre.
Yes.
Some what?
Yes.
Cool.
Roller derby.
Yeah, I was a ring girl.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what is the strangest thing that happened to you on the independent wrestling scene?
Strangest thing. Oh, well, let me tell you something. One of my friends who's a wrestler, he dated a porn star. And
Right.
something that she said has stuck with me because I can relate so much. And she said, wrestling fans are worse than porn star fans. And you would think it would be the other way around because, maybe porn star fans are like creepier or whatever. But she says, wrestling fans, they want to be your friend. They want to hang out. They want to, get your number and hang out with you outside the shows. And porn star fans, they just want to fuck you.
So you're saying the wrestling fans want to hang out with you but not fuck you?
I mean, they want to fuck you too, but they want you to make time out of your schedule and hang out with them and come to my birthday. It's like, I don't know you.
Come to my birthday.
Stuff like that.
Have you had requests like that?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Yeah, but from teenagers, kind of younger.
Like, who's the oldest one that said, come to my birthday party? Like 48?
Mark.
Mark last week.
Actually, I think I did invite you to my birthday party. I was doing the Bar Sinister, but that was not.
Yeah.
It wasn't
November.
It was, huh?
November.
Exactly. We're both Scorpios.
Yep.
And you know what that means.
It's like crazy.
Yes.
Oh,
We're crazy.
But there you go. But and you said that guys have wanted to buy your underwear and things like that.
Oh, yeah. But it's whatever. I mean, your socks, your wrestling gear.
So what's the difference between
Not
being
washed. Not washed. Yeah.
There's a lot of feet and ass
Killing
talk tonight already. But what's the difference between going backstage at like an independent, like say NWA independent show, or even you did the Glow reunion, you wrestled in a WWE show?
What's the difference between the
It's
two?
gonna be a whole different experience, right?
Yeah. I guess in the WWE locker room, everyone gets along. Everyone at least fake gets along.
Right.
Everyone's really, I mean, for the most part, we all like each other. We all see eye to eye. We all want to help each other. And it's very like supportive, I guess, because we're all there for, we're passionate about it. And we're, I don't know, it's different. So then as opposed
Well,
to
you're getting
like
your aggression out too.
Yeah, that too. Well, same with indies.
Right.
But recently I went to an AWS show.
Right.
I think it was last week. And I was talking to a girl.
It was on Saturday. We were
Yeah,
together.
Saturday. Scone was there.
All right,
And
Scone.
I was talking to one of the girls and I'm like, hey, how's it going? This and that. After the show, we drink and stuff. We party. And she's like, oh, I don't want to go if she's there. There's so much drama.
Oh,
Yeah.
Female wrestlers have the drama.
Yeah.
Is there anybody you specifically have beef with?
No. Happily, I can say that I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But
Maybe a couple of years ago.
it's kind of like us. Like we have people that we know that are friends, and we're both friends with them, but they have beef, so they can't be near each other.
I hate
We got a lot in the
It's so
fetish community.
inconvenient.
Yeah. And comedy too. There's a lot of that. There's a
That's
lot
like
of
me.
that.
Yeah. Like I have friends that have friends, and I have beef with everyone, so I can't ever hang
Well,
out.
Berger's somebody that he will speak his mind.
I will.
As you can see.
I do.
But yeah, and he's starting to use shot collars on his show. Now, do you
He
still
loves that, man. He's
Wait. I was going to ask you, do you still have the
Exciting.
cunt of the week?
Well, oh yeah. We have
It's
the
not
kind of-
Josie this week, is it?
God,
What?
never. Everyone loves it.
Never.
I'll tell you, everyone on the I'm Burger
How dare
podcast
you.
loves Josie. Like
Oh, really?
everyone's a huge fan. Yeah, they're
I love
you, but
Josie.
they
How could you
love
not?
Josie. Yeah,
Well,
she's
see, here's
great.
the thing. Let me tell you about I'm Burger. Now, on my show, I have one co-host, and trust me, that's enough. But you have like 5?
Well, you know what it is? It's given it a different aspect because see, my aspect is I don't like most people. I just don't. And you know what? And I always tell people
I can relate.
always
He
tell
likes
people,
you, Scone. Don't
it's
worry
me.
about it.
What
You know
does that
what?
mean
It's
for
okay.
us?
It's me.
I
I'm an
got you.
asshole. Fine, whatever. It's not like people are jerks. No, I am. It's cool. I don't want to know you. Don't want to be friends. You're probably going to be a letdown. Whatever.
I can relate. I
then
can
you
relate.
got April, loves everyone. Talmo gets along with the world.
Right.
He's a happy drunk. Preston, he comes from a lot of money, but he's very Republican. And then
Right.
his girlfriend, Megan, who's, grew up like me. She's poor and trashy, And so, that's kind of the thing. So it's a good aspect.
The prince and the pauper.
Yeah. It gives all the different, variety of, of life. It's like every white person could ever think of.
Yeah, that's
Like I'm a white Jew, you get different people on the show tallying this and that, but everyone's kind of considered white. We didn't plan it that way.
Well, you're kind of like me. I'm one of these people that's why we get along. I'm not one of these people that's like buddy that wants to hang out with comics till like 3 in the morning. It's like, oh, I'll hang out for a little bit. I'm like, I like people that I like, and I don't really dislike anybody, but it becomes the same after a while. It's like, how long have you been doing it? Who are your favorite comics? It's like I gotta go. I got stuff to do.
That's
It's
so,
like kill yourself.
There's
Right.
so many parallels.
And it's funny because somebody actually asked me on Facebook a couple months ago. They're like, "Who's your co-host and is he funny?" Which, assuming there was a male comic, but I don't want a male comic. I want Josie Cat. She's a star and she's funny, but she's not funny like a comic. She's funny like somebody that really, really calls me on my bullshit. Really is what's so funny about it. Anyway, so Josie, the Scone is here because Invexi Lee is in an internet series. Pink Girl. I thought he said Pink Lady, but Pink Girl and the Scone.
Yes, Pink Girl on the Scone. It's
That's his Scone voice, by the way. When he does the English accent, that's the Scone voice. He's gone back and forth.
There's no
a couple
Scone
times.
voice. This is the Scone.
Hello,
Yes.
Scone.
He's
Hello,
from
Scone.
England.
well, yes. My power is that I stale like bread, and
gets
I
really
developed my
hard.
powers. I developed my powers in a baking accident, and I actually wasn't originally English, but the scone made me become English. It's a comedy documentary superhero web series, and
So
my.
hard.
So you're
And how's
And
that
this is
working
Pink
out for
Girl.
you
I know
in
that
the-
you like. You wish
lady
that she was here
department?
tonight, right?
wait. Pink Girl looks a lot
Let's see.
like.
She's super hot. Get a close up on that.
yeah, please go throw that in the camera there.
Look at There's Pink Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Pink Girl's pretty hot.
Yeah, she shoots
Can I see
pink
that one?
bolts, but only when she's on her period. And
Not red.
no pink bolts. It's a girl thing. I don't know.
So Scone, what do you shoot when you're on your period?
I don't know. I've probably projectile frowns.
So you're a negative guy, Scone. Is
Yes,
that what it
I
is?
think so.
Yeah, so even more negative than myself. You're on the most negative show on Skidrow Studios. Einberger's a close second, but we are the most negative show on Skidrow
We're
Studios.
not negative. We're assholes. Big
Yeah,
difference.
yes.
Very positive in how we
We're sad.
feel.
We're sad. You're angry.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
angry,
this is
yeah.
so is this already on the web?
Yes, we have 4 episodes released, and Buggy and Vexy is going to be joining us
It's so confusing.
as a villainous in episodes 5 and 6.
Oh,
Episode 5 and
so
6.
you're not Pink Girl.
I'm not Pink Girl. Do I look like motherfucking Pink Girl to you?
Oh, not at all. And don't trash talk us. Remember what happened last time. But
And she kicked me in the face.
I did kick him in the face.
And you're
intentionally
better
or not.
looking than Pink Girl.
Well,
We.
he was asking for it.
I was asking.
So
for
what
it.
is your villainous name?
Iron Maiden.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh, I've heard of that before.
I didn't choose it. I can't take credit. It's all this guy.
Iron Maiden.
Yes.
Yeah, she works for Bastard Steel.
Bastard Steel.
Oh, who's Bastard Steel?
He's a
He's a
villain.
corrupt CEO.
Oh, okay. She knows apparently.
That's great.
I didn't know you were such
I
a
like
Pink
that.
Girl and Scone fan, Josie.
Fantastic.
That's the way all the comic books go.
She went generic on it.
But is that true?
No, he's I actually.
Was he a bagel? Who
he
is
wants
he?
to turn the world into metal.
Oh yeah, she knows more.
I know because
Yes.
he's my boyfriend
Ooh.
in the series.
In the series. Yeah, plays all the people
Strictly
at Wiki
in the
Feed.
web series.
Relax.
Oh, and he's played by Miko Hughes.
Miko Hughes.
Who was in Pet Cemetery
Miko
as a little
Hughes.
boy.
Pet Cemetery, Full
and
House.
He was on Full House. He was a
Oh,
child
that
actor.
dude. Oh, yeah.
Oh, drug addict.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
No.
child actor. I'm sorry.
Yes.
they are interchangeable. I know.
My bad.
No, he's
not anymore. I'm sure he's on the straight and narrow if he's in Pink Girl and
a little
and
bit.
Scone.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Nice guy. He's a nice guy.
he goes behind the trailer
He's
of Brave
nice.
Shot, you know.
Probably thinking of Macaulay Heroin.
Macaulay Heroin? Oh, yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember him. But so that's very exciting. So no more wrestling for Invexi Lee. Because I was going to have you on when you did you made a big dramatic announcement. Buggy Nova is dead.
I didn't say that.
Long live. No, you did.
Did I?
Yeah, she said Buggy Nova's dead.
She was high.
Invexi Lee. I bet she was.
I wasn't.
Invexi Lee is the new.
Well, I still have a Buggy Nova page on
Right.
Facebook, so she's not completely dead.
But and somebody jacked that name on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
And Josie, can you guess Invexi
Surprisingly.
Lee? We never got to that. Invexi Lee.
The meaning. It's
No.
a secret.
Okay.
It sounds like an ad.
Did she really beat you at arm wrestling for real?
For real.
It's not going to happen again.
Real.
It's not going to happen again.
FER.
Really?
FER. What is that?
For
real?
For real.
Yeah.
Oh, for real. I thought you were spelling FEAR like
For
you're afraid of me.
realies.
For-
Yeah, for
no.
realies. It's for realies.
Well, here's the
Afraid.
thing. Here's the thing. She said she could make me tap out because she's been taking MMA lessons like a
Ooh,
little,
I'm kind of
Oh,
rusty.
like a
I
little
see it.
girl.
I'm kind of rusty.
Oh, come on.
Like
make
a
'em.
little
Come
girl.
On, come on.
Like the little girl that she is. She's
I'm really,
no longer.
I'm really good at punching and kicking and kneeing people in the face.
He
But
doesn't care. He's into
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah. If I could beat you at arm wrestling, will you wrestle him?
if you could beat me,
Yeah.
you'll probably beat
I'm
me.
140 pounds.
I trust.
with
Here's
3
what
kids.
happened. Here's what happened
Yeah.
last time, Burger. I was on my way to beating her easily. Josie will tell you when I wrestle and get in combat with women. I wrestled since you were here. I wrestled the world's tallest model, Amazon Eve.
Amazon. She's the blonde, right?
Right, and
I know
it
her.
was
Well,
a
kind
very
of.
competitive match.
Whoa, I bet. I wish I
Right,
would have
Josie?
seen that.
Oh, you loved every minute of it.
It was very competitive. I'd say it was a draw, wouldn't you say?
Really?
It was a draw of something.
Yeah. It was
Right,
a drawing
so-
of you getting your ass beat.
So yeah, and I've
But he
also
still somehow wins.
I also I wrestled the Charlie Haynes Salt from Glow.
Okay.
We had a little tussle, and my head ended up between her legs. But that's what I wanted. That's exactly. Well, actually, I wanted
Strategic
Josie.
placement.
I wanted Josie to wrestle her. Now that you're here, maybe you can take on Lexi
wrestle.
for me. What do you think?
Do it. Oh, shit.
Oh,
yeah.
she'll
Sorry.
kick my ass.
man.
Either way.
Okay, forget Josie. You want to wrestle a real man?
Oh, that's a straight
What?
challenge. You know what? I got 2 daughters. Don't you ever let someone real man you, because there's no such thing.
There's no
You
such
shut up,
thing.
bitch.
I'm gonna tell
I'm
you, this
telling you
woman
right now.
will kick your
There's
ass.
Burger.
no such thing.
Shut up, cheeseburger.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
tell
tell
you
you something right now. There's no way. Don't let me take this off.
Take it off. Yeah.
We're gonna first off.
Do it.
There's
Look
no
at
way.
boom.
There's
Is
no
this a
way.
she-dad podcast? She doesn't give a
I'm
shit.
standing up right now.
You got the wrong
There's no
woman right
way.
here.
Buggy Nova,
Yeah.
little girl.
There we go.
That's the wrong woman,
Gonna do
man.
it.
Look at that.
I'm telling you.
There's no way, a little girl like you.
She wrestled, got
Could
perfect
ever-
teeth. You don't want to fuck with her.
You may
Yeah,
you
you
may
don't
be able
wanna
to get
fuck
away
with
with
her.
that
Yeah,
with
exactly.
AJ Lee and the wusses in the WWE and Sheamus.
Whoop his ass. Whoop
Do it,
his
do it.
ass.
You
Okay.
have never wrestled a real
Whoop his
man.
ass.
I just want to say,
Kids, don't try this at home.
No, don't. But
You just want to say you're scared, you're
no,
petrified,
no.
you're shaking.
I don't want to punch you.
It's okay.
I don't want
Look
to.
at
I don't
him.
want to
We'll
break your
grapple, we'll
nose.
grapple.
You can just kick him.
I give you
Yeah.
No, well-
permission.
Okay.
Mark's got
I
burn
mean,
marks on him
you
that
said
can't be
okay.
explained. Yeah. Fuck him up.
If Josie says it's cool,
Yeah.
Well, Josie
Please
and
do.
Burger and
Encourage.
Scone.
We're
First off,
We
don't let
wanna
me
see
take this
this.
off, okay? You haven't
Teach him what a
antagonized me
woman
enough, so I'm
is.
going to sit down, but
teach him what a
you
woman
are
is.
so
Get up
lucky.
and whoop his
You are
ass.
so lucky. What kind of wrestler is this? What kind of trash talk
Watch
is
this.
this? You were
first
the
of
villain.
all, I'm in a skirt.
Look, wait, let me
Second
show
of
you.
all,
Even better.
These two little girls are
All
right.
watching you right now.
oh,
no.
baby
Do you
girl,
want to arm wrestle again? Is that
I'm
what you
my
want to
soccer
do?
buddy.
Athletes.
Do you want to arm wrestle
Show
again? Is
these
that what
women.
you want
Show
to
these
do?
women that motherfucker can't.
Who am I gonna arm wrestle? What'd you say?
You want to arm wrestle me?
We could arm wrestle.
You ready to do
I'm
that?
good with that.
Because I beat your ass
Leg
last
wrestle.
time.
Do a leg wrestle.
I don't remember that. I'll fucking leg wrestle.
Leg
this
wrestle.
shit.
Okay,
Leg
well,
wrestle.
I
okay.
got good legs.
I got good
Leg
legs too.
wrestle.
Look at
That's I'm
these legs,
confident
huh?
Do it.
Come on.
Let's do it.
Go
Go,
arm,
go.
or do you want to leg
Go.
wrestle?
Leg
We
wrestle.
arm wrestled last time. Oh, don't let me take this off.
You already arm wrestled. Leg
Look,
wrestle.
bitch, I don't know if you know what you're in for.
Leg
I will
wrestle.
leg wrestle you.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
leg wrestle, Mark.
Smackdown.
Mark, leg wrestler.
I'm pretty confident.
You're pretty confident.
Yeah,
You're
do
gonna leg
it,
wrestle
Mark.
me?
Do
Yeah.
it, Mark.
Careful though.
How confident are you? Because I don't think you know what you're in for.
Oh, do
Out
it,
of,
These
Mark.
are some big legs.
I'm like a 6.5 confident out of 6.5.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I don't know where you got that number. I think that sounds right.
That sounds
I think the
bad.
Stone's been showing you the
Sounds like
metric
she's gonna
scale.
whoop
I
your
don't know.
ass in leg wrestling.
Yes.
Are we doing it?
Yeah, he's down.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing scares him, but
Careful,
you know
though.
what? He's
He
gonna get
took
his
out
ass
his
whooped.
eyeliner.
Sometimes
I
Business.
got my lipstick on the counter,
That's
baby.
a lot of
Forget
gay
about
shit,
it.
man. That's. But
Some-
You ready- you ready
sometimes
for this?
leg wrestling can
You
be a
ready for this?
stepping stone to
I wanna see
bonitasse.
this.
I don't think you're ready.
I'm
Let's do this.
ready.
Let's do it.
Vexy Lee, what a whoopsie
do
Lee.
this.
I'm in Vexy Lee. I'm not bugging over anymore.
I'm gonna make you cry so hard your fucking eyeliner's gonna
Oh, I
run.
love that.
So I wouldn't
Oh,
be talking
yeah.
shit.
Oh, I like
All
her.
right, Scone.
Wait, do you
Burger,
get an entrance theme
Josie.
song?
Yeah.
Do it.
You get your entrance theme song or something? Like,
yeah.
here comes Invexy Lee. That was a lot of fireworks for her. Oh, that got good.
What's that, Miley Cyrus? That's horrible.
It's a party and she's
Okay.
Invexy.
It's a
Here-
party. You sound like Coldplay. What kind of theme song is that?
Here comes Mark.
Damn. Damn. Here comes Mark. Damn.
I want to
Damn.
watch this.
All right.
How's the camera?
It's not very good.
Oh,
We're
that's
getting
good. Yeah, there we go, buddy.
gotta
There we
get
go.
to it.
He's in. He's ready
Here we
for
go.
this. This motherfucker's a horny little dude. He knows what's up.
Okay, ready? Okay, lift your leg up.
Oh no.
Hell
Here
yeah.
they go.
Put your lay down.
I'm totally picturing this without Mark, and it's turning me on. I gotta tell you.
I know it's a shame Mark is in the picture. Right?
I thought you had to flip him over.
Wait a
Your
second.
leg.
Watch this. Here you go.
Good luck with
Here you go.
that.
Ready? Wait.
I'm just gonna run
flip
over there
them
and
over.
elbow drop both of you. How's that sound?
Just jump on them.
I should.
Now you guys
Dog pile. Dog pile.
You gotta flip him that way.
I gotta fucking flip him. I thought I just
Oh, do it. We got to count this off,
Uh-oh.
right?
Yeah, flip
Josie,
him.
you
Just
count.
flip
You
him
count
like
it
that.
off.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't.
Oh, the action is hot.
Either
Oh,
way.
look at that.
On over there.
She's got
Or
double
she's
wrapped him
wrenched
around
in
his
the-
leg.
By
Ankle.
Wow.
I still say she won. Oh!
Oh.
He's
We're
turning.
banging walls.
He's turning.
Turning
He's
now.
got her. He's in pain.
This is.
Mark is in pain.
I've never quite seen anything like this.
Oh, he's down. Oh, he's
He's going to be
down.
dreaming about this for a long time.
I had no idea what happened. It was excellent.
The strength of estrogen. My God, I love it.
Yay, stretch
Yay!
Where's the title belt?
Where's my belt?
There's a steel chair right there, though. Grab that.
Yeah, just hit him with that.
I only knew there was a steel chair there.
That's good.
I
Well,
think
that's
you're my
his
hero,
exercise
Mark.
for another
I think
month.
you're truly my hero.
Who's that, me or Vexy Lee?
You.
Oh, okay.
You're my hero.
I beat her. I cut your leg down. It was easy.
No.
No, you're not my hero because you won because you were doing that with her. Yeah. She's not my hero because she was
Why do
doing
you
it with
think,
you.
Burger, you have comedians on your show.
Yeah.
I have beautiful wrestlers like this
Yeah.
on my show.
Thank
What do you
you.
think I'm going to do?
Oh, yeah. This by far.
I've been trying to leg wrestle Josie for a year now.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I'm glad I did this show because by far, so few people. Yeah, people are just blah. You're not blah.
Thank you.
That I will say. That I will say. And that's the point I made last time because the WWE divas are sort of, as of late, sort of interchangeable.
Yeah.
And I know that we talked about last time that you you were in rehab and you had an eating disorder, and it was funny because in my extensive research, probably should have researched leg wrestling, but you were on some other podcast. It was a wrestling podcast, and the first thing they said is, "Oh, she's gonna talk about her eating disorder and WWE," which I thought was pretty fucked up.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah, it's still on the internet like that, which is like that's the least interesting thing about you.
Oh, I guess so. At the time, because everyone was like, what happened to her? Where'd she go?
Oh, okay, so it was when it happened.
So, yeah, I think at the time it was more appropriate. But
Right. So, does that preclude a return to WWE? Is that what's happening?
question mark.
Ooh. I would watch.
To be continued.
And if you can get back, I can get back because that was a very competitive match.
Oh, yeah, I'll send
That
it
was
to
very
him.
close.
I'm going to text Hunter right now. Let him know.
Please, Hunter. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Who's Hunter?
Triple H.
Oh, Triple H. Okay. Go on, I need your help on this. But,
I haven't.
If she had said
Hunter!
text Paul, that would have been breaking kayfabe.
Oh,
though.
yes. Who's Paul?
If
What?
she would have said Macho Man Randy Savage, I
yeah,
had
Macho
I'm
Man
going to
right now.
text the dead man right now. That's
I was
good.
15
Have a
watching
seance.
wrestling.
The Ultimate
having
Warrior's
sex.
on speed
Yeah.
dial right now. We're going to
Yeah.
get him
Yes.
on the phone.
Legit.
Yeah, I was trying to look around a woman to see the wrestling match on WWF
Yeah.
wrestling.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's how into it I was. I was
Yeah.
like 15.
Yeah, so same with me. That's why I said, because I outgrew it, but apparently some grown men in the mask didn't. But Chelsea, she started out modeling, and that's how she got into wrestling.
Wow.
Yeah, who knew?
So, and her modeling name was Buggy Nova, which is a synonym for crazy, and you can see why.
Crazy star.
Yes, exactly. And so, I was gonna. So, acting is more where you're going now.
I guess so. I dabble. I do what I can. I'm going to school.
Well,
Got to
yeah,
do the big girl thing, and then I do the fun stuff on the side.
I think you just did the
What are
big
you
girl
taking
thing.
in school?
I am a big girl now.
Yeah, you brought
Thank
him
you, Dark
down.
Mark.
Yes, and,
I am a woman.
yes. Once you leg wrestle Dark Mark,
There's really nothing else.
Yeah, you're
There really
pregnant.
isn't.
You've done it.
I made it.
Yeah.
you did. But I was going to say, why do you think that? I mean, I know The Rock's an anomaly, but it seems like male wrestlers are having some success in the movies, but not female wrestlers. Why do you think that is?
Well, I heard one of my female diva friends has a role in a movie now that's
Oh, yeah?
coming out.
Oh, good.
I
Because
don't
doesn't
know- I don't even know
WWE
if I
have
can
a
say-
studio?
Doesn't what?
Come on, break some news on the Dark Mark Show. Nobody's listening.
Well, she posted pictures. So Summer Rae is coming out in a movie.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So that's the only one that I know of. I don't know. I know that WWE, they have their own production thing
Sure, yeah.
going on. So
They have
maybe
a movie studio, and
yeah, I think maybe they put them in the movies to get a broader audience or to introduce them to
And you know,
people that don't watch
Tamina's
wrestling.
going to be in Hercules.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's
I
got
didn't know
a bit
that.
part in there.
maybe we should talk to the wrestling fan because he seems to know a lot more.
He knows more than I do.
Now, are you into the guys or the girls? I mean, are you really into the? Obviously, you're into Buggy Nova.
What are you doing over there, David?
Oh, Nestor, who's in the there.
Oh my gosh. There's a
That's the llama face.
there's a vagina over there.
I thought that was a llama face.
Oh.
We're doing a llama face.
Oh.
So I mean, when you go to wrestling shows, do you wear the mask?
No, I don't.
Okay, and you don't speak in an English accent. I would hope.
No, then my
The
powers
scone is
leave me.
English. It's not an accent.
No, but I've
is an
always
accent?
been a fan of watching women's wrestling. I think that because when I was a kid, I watched The Undertaker and all of those people
Right,
in the
right.
80s, and I didn't know that women actually wrestled. And then the first match I saw was like Jacqueline versus Sable during the Attitude Era.
Right.
And I thought,
Boner.
oh, women can do this too. It was more of an
Well, you're going
appreciation
through
of the
puberty, though,
of
right?
the underdog thing, and some of it was going through puberty, but most of it was an appreciation of like, oh, they allow women to do this too, and I think that's amazing.
Right.
Yeah,
So, and
It's a proper.
I'm a proper lad.
he's a proper lad. Proper lad.
It's a
I
good
like
boy.
it.
He's all right. He's a little bugger.
Because there is, it's but what about because last time we were talking to you, there's this other thing called TNA.
Oh yeah, that's still going on.
tits and
that?
ass? I mean, are
No,
we
no,
not
there's a
aware of
wrestling
it?
organization called TNA, which I thought was
Okay, I
hilarious.
was like, wait a second.
But apparently they're
Yeah,
going out of
TNA
business. I was
Impact.
looking
Are they
at that.
really?
It looks like they're not doing so well. I don't know.
Yeah, they're having some trouble, which is too bad.
See, I knew to go to the Scone. Scone, how's TNA going?
It's a shaky. I mean, both products are on shaky legs right now.
Wrestling is really a dying art.
Right.
That's what I think.
So you're
What
jumping
about
off.
that WWE network? Do you know about that?
What? I can't hear you.
Hello, Mindy. You know, Mindy said about the
The
WWE network.
WWE network.
There's
Right
a
about
network
it?
now.
Yeah. Do you know anything about it?
I don't. I know.
Do you get
well, I
any
don't know.
royalty checks? Because I'm sure they show some of your NXT
I wish.
matches.
I wish.
They show like
But do you know
everything.
if they've showed any NXT, any of the stuff that you did?
No, not that I know of.
Hmm.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I think it's badass you were a wrestler.
Good
That's
question,
just
Mindy.
cool.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad Mindy interjected because, Josie, I know you're starting a band with Mindy.
What?
Are you talking
really?
about it?
Yeah.
Guess who plays guitar?
No way.
And you have another wrestling friend of yours that wanted to be in a band with you, or is that
That's
a
right. Yeah. Well,
singer, guitar player, bassist?
yeah, he's got a band already.
Oh, it's a guy?
Yeah, it's a guy. So.
You always bring guys.
I'll
Last time,
play
last time you brought
anything, but I
Nix
rule it
in.
drum.
Nixon.
And by the way,
Hi,
last time
Nixon.
Nixon was on the show, Josie's like, I want you to sit on my lap, and he sat on her lap, so that was real nice.
Yeah.
Remember Nixon sat on your lap?
Yeah.
So now you bring a guy with a wrestling mask. I don't know what's coming next.
He knows
Well, he
Josie
can
ain't
tell you
said
more
shit.
about the web series more than I can. So.
But we're going to get to that. I want to get back to Burger for a
Oh
so
no, yeah, for sure.
We're like I say, it goes by so
That's
fast.
fine.
We've only got 8 minutes.
Stone.
Yeah, no one cares about
No, I do care about you. Your show's coming out at 10.
Deeply.
fine.
What? And it's funny because, as you can see, this show has no topics.
I love it.
Everybody
think it's
asks me
fantastic.
what's the topic this week? Sometimes guests ask me. We never have a topic. We just let the conversation flow.
That's what your
I like
topic is.
it. I like
Conversation.
that.
Yeah, I get people. I get to know them,
Yeah.
and then I ask them questions about themselves, and
We talk
and their
about
comedy.
feet.
Talk about feet. We talk about feet a lot.
Yeah.
Josie showed her feet once. It was a whole thing.
Nice.
But
Good feet.
yeah. Oh,
You have
actually,
nice feet too.
on our 1 year
she was saying
anniversary.
she does.
Okay. Would you take off your boots and we'll see who has the best feet? We haven't done this in a while.
I'm down. I'm wearing fishnets. Can I leave those on?
Yeah, I'll judge
Josie,
it there. I'm
another
very
another
ADD. I
foot
can see
another foot
everything, yeah.
contest here.
A foot contest.
Foot contest.
You up for this?
No,
she's
I'm
she's
in
wearing
flip-flops.
sandals. She's wearing perfect.
I'm in
now see.
fucking boots. I gotta unhook these.
No,
boots.
because I didn't know Burger was so into feet. That's
I'm
what
not,
we
you know
found
what
out.
it is? You know what it is? I'm not. I'm just like, wait, okay, my thing is like, I don't think guys should ever wear flip-flops.
That's a good point. I'm
Unless you're on
with
the
you on
sand
that.
at the beach, and then it better be in Hawaii or some freaking place where it's all the
Exactly.
time.
I'm not
yeah.
into sandals myself.
Right, yeah. Thank you.
We're all in agreement here.
Because
Maxine, you like
why
guys
as
with
a man
flip-flops?
have you hit a point where you don't need to ever do man shit? You know,
And
like I
Maxine,
might have
do you
to
like
do
men in
something.
flip-flops?
You know, I have no opinion.
If a guy with flip-flops came up to you, started talking to you, would
I
you be
mean, on a
like-
first
Like
date,
this.
if he wore flip flops, I'd be like, ugh.
Stone, yeah.
I could see how it would be annoying, but I don't notice those things.
You into
Oh,
flip-flops?
it's horrible, yeah.
Oh no! I mean, I'll wear them if I need to run to my car really quick. But
Faggot.
like, no, if I
No, I'm sorry.
Don't wear them to go out. If you're on a date, don't fucking wear flip flops.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
When was the last time?
flip-flops.
When was the last time a guy wore flip-flops on a date with Invexy Lee?
God, you know what? I can't even tell you the last time I went on a date.
Oh, really?
That sounds really sad.
Well, it doesn't sound that sad because, there is the Symbol 6 release party that's coming up on Saturday. There's also the Carrera show on Wednesday. And, yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Are you going to hook me up with someone, Dark Mark, or?
He was thinking
Hey,
He was thinking him.
She's
He was-
quick.
He's really thinking him.
Gotcha.
He's
I was going to hook you up
Exciting.
with, I was going
Mark's
to
a
hook you
little
with the
hurt.
master of leg wrestling.
Oh, the master.
The
I
master.
wonder who that could be.
Yeah. The one that pinned you right away.
I don't remember that.
I think she gave you that one. and
I
then
made you
boom,
tap out.
No,
reality.
it's funny.
Yeah.
That's the same thing happening. Anyway, I don't want to get into it. But anyway, so what's the topic this week? Because we don't do topics.
Well, you
But
know what we're
do
talking
topics.
about? We're talking about, I don't know if you're aware, but Corey Feldman just came out with his book talking about all the pedophilia in Hollywood. And this is a big thing to me because the reason Hollywood and movies and art itself is dead and sucks, and the reason comedy is dead and it sucks is because the only people getting in are the kids of the people who actually had talent or the people willing to suck everyone else's dick, whatever it be, whether it be a woman, a man, a woman, however it works. Everyone is grabbing and taking, and it's not about talent anymore, and it's not working your way up. And so
It's about
Corey
fellatio.
Feldman, and so Feldman came out with his book and starts talking about it, Ryan Singer thing, all that. Then we're talking about Sergeant
Brian
Deserter.
Singer, Brian Singer, yeah.
And then the deserter guy, we got a Marine in Mexico who made a mistake, an illegal U-turn.
Right.
He's in Mexico prison. But the deserter who got caught deserting by the Afghani people has been traded for 5 terrorists, which I don't believe in terrorism anyway. But
By the way, I was in a Mexican jail for a few hours.
shut up. I was in there for about a week and a half.
How terrifying is that?
Rosarito. Well, it was on spring
They're
break,
not
so I was in there with a bunch of
super
white
bad.
guys.
Yeah, they're not. Well, I had to go to the transfer place once they transfer you from the holding.
Oh,
and
horrible.
where they take you to the main jail before you go big house.
Right.
And so it was about a week
Well,
and a
you're
half.
from
I was
Pacoima, so
there.
you knew Spanish.
Yeah, well, funny enough, and I was in there with 2 of my buddies, so it wasn't a big deal. But yeah.
Well, I was in there with 3 of my buddies, and I was, and I almost sat on the toilet, which was a blanket, but I don't want to get into it. But
Right, the little thing in the middle, the hole.
Oh,
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I've been to Ensenada, Rosarita, and then like actual
Tijuana.
Mexico. Yeah.
Oh my God.
yeah.
I'm like afraid to even like go to Mexico.
The blanket? What's the
Nowadays it's
blanket?
different.
Well, wait,
Is
wait,
it?
cool.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
horrible.
Well, you know, since you haven't been on a date in a while, I'm going to take you to Mexico, and we're going to wear flip-flops. How about that, huh?
A Mexican prison for your first date.
Oh my God.
I didn't say Mexican
romantic.
prison. I know some cool place in Tijuana.
I think I'm gonna be washing my hair.
Oh,
That
okay.
night, that whole night.
But anyway, so
It's a lot
where
of
does the
hair.
time go? So Burger on Burger, 10 o'clock every night, 10 to 11.
Yes, sir.
Just put it on Skidrow at 8. Keep going through 11. You're
All the
going to
way
laugh
through,
a
it's
lot.
the greatest 3 hours of any
Well,
form
you know,
of entertainment.
NBC's dropped their sitcom lineup, so this is the comedy night right here on Skidrow Studios.
The only originality in entertainment, this is the thing, none of us have anybody who's helping us. That's all.
A
We're just
Godfrey
doing it.
show,
I
then a
love it.
crazy barbershop in Spanish Harlem,
Oh, yeah.
and then you with five comics just screaming about
Insane.
the comedy.
Yeah.
I say you're like a hippie anarchist. I love you.
That's a good way to put it. Tommy told me one time, you know, Burger, you're wicked. Just wicked. That you're wrong. You're wicked.
Are you doing the Scone voice too?
No, it's
Scone.
my Tommy voice.
Scone.
Kai.
How do we get to Pink Lady and Scone? How do we see this? Because everybody wants to see this.
Oh, it's on the YouTubes, and we have a Facebook page, and
It's Pink Girl and Scone, not Pink Lady.
It's the new adventures of Pink Girl and the
The
Scone.
new adventures.
Did you have old adventures of Pink Girl and Scone?
Yes. Oh my God, they're terrible. And you
Are they
can
in
still-
black and white? Is like Lucille Ball in them or something?
Basically, they're on mini DV that was shot over 5 years
Holy
ago.
crap!
So it's,
Mini
yeah.
DV, they still make that?
I know. Yeah. It was.
Yeah, I thought that went the way of Beta and the Dat.
Mm-hmm.
But
Are you a comic book fan at all, though?
I'll go with it. Go ahead.
Okay, well, because I would say that this show is like as if the JLA exists, so, you know, Superman,
Justice League of America.
Yeah, they're around,
Right.
But then like elongated man and like, you know,
I remember Elongated Man.
Yeah, the lamest superheroes are like trying
The
their
Phantom
best to
Stranger
like get
and,
around.
I know those.
And then we're just the most ridiculous people. So it's
so funny.
So you're worse than Elongated Man.
Oh yes,
You're
I'm
worse than Phantom Stranger.
I mean, I stale like bread. I have a terrible power.
It's so good. You have to watch it.
Stay like bread. You know, that could come in handy once in a while. Scone,
does.
So
how do we get a hold of you
hard.
specifically on social media?
On social media, I believe we have a Twitter. It's, you know, Pink Girl's better at it than me. Oh, look, twitter.com PG and the Scone. Thank goodness I brought these.
PG and the Scone.
Yeah.
PG and the Scone.
And
And Vexy Lee, the woman of many names. I tell you, it goes by so fast every time you're here. You're a delight. Next time, let me see, we arm wrestled, we leg wrestled.
Arm wrestle, foot contest.
Well, we didn't do the foot contest. Next time we'll do the foot contest.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah, and then we got a date we got to set up. So how do people get a hold of you? Besides Wiki Feet.
Facebook, Invexy Lee, Facebook /Buggy Nova for my like page, and Twitter, Invexy Lee. Or no, Twitter, Invexy.
I was trying to find your Twitter. I didn't
Twitter,
know.
I think Invexy is spelled with 2 I's. I don't know. I confuse myself sometimes.
Okay, well.
Facebook, Invexy Lee.
Facebook, Instagram. Are you still?
Instagram, Invexy. Yeah.
Okay, because I was trying to search that because I think I am Buggy Nova's the last I had.
Oh, that's right.
Josie, tell us about your gig and tell us where we can find you.
Just Google me, Josie, Josi, Cat, Kat, and you'll find my Twitter, and you'll see some flyers on there.
Next week, fire and transsexual porn stars.
Ooh.
And go to gothcomedian.com. That's the new website. Check it out. And I'm very proud of it. I had nothing to do with it, so I paid a guy to do it. It's very good. Twitter, and go to darkmarkshow.com. Get your Audible free book and a 30-day free trial. Go to damateascott.com. Get 10% off every T-shirt. I didn't even do the sponsors. Everybody have a wonderfully creepy week. Bye.
Bye.